Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Today we're going to attempt a polar orbit, or an eccentric polar orbit, that will hopefully get us the crude orbital reports on some of our remaining biomes. Going to reuse the ship that we've just had such great success with, but in the meantime we're just going to get the missing command groups back. That should do it. So, crew report and yeah, that'll do. And the antenna activation. Alright, so without any fuss, muss, or further ado, we will take this twitchy bugger and attempt to polar orbit it. So, find controls on. SAS on, launching in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engines on. Lift off. Oh dear. Come on, keep it stable. We're aiming for the north, which means a slight tip. I think we've already got the bias in the right direction here. Alright, so while we're thinking about it, electrics off in the crew cabin. That'll do. That'll give us lots of window for the re-entry. Almost wish it would just use the batteries by default first. That would be really cool. Alright, we're accelerating well. Accelerating well. Lots of fuel left. Alright, F over a little. There we are. Tiny gravity turn. And definitely not on the right line here. There we go, locking. Our northerly tilt is underway. We are about to exit the lower atmosphere. This is not such a big deal of a flight because we know this thing can do it. The question is, can I do it? How capable of a pilot am I, don't you know? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. Tip. A little that way. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. What was that I was saying about being a capable pilot? Well, RCS on. Come on. Come on. Oh, crap. Kill the... I don't think... Well, that is really unfortunate. I think we are in trouble. Although if I can get it back under control, we're... Okay. Come on. I just screwed up big time. Here we go. Okay. RCS, do your thing. Alright, that's the retrograde. But I'm just swinging through here since that's the direction it wanted to go. Okay, come on. We have a limited amount of time to actually succeed at this. And here we are. Alright, stabilize. Come on, stabilize. 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 Come on, stop this spin. Stop this spin. Back, 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 back. We're almost there. In fact... Kill that. That's the wrong buttons all over the place. Come on. God, I sometimes have trouble when I get this disoriented. Alright, lock it on. Lock it on. Engines on. Can we do this? Yeah, touch and go. Got a whole bunch of gas here on the northerly line, and let's see if we can start raising that apoapsis back up again. think we might be in trouble here, guys. In spite of my best efforts, well, my totally awful failed efforts to be perfect. Whoa, 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 whoa. No burning. That was almost a disaster, wasn't it? Alright, so if we're going to do this, we need to begin going upwards more. There we go. Log it on. I don't think we're going to pull this off, but it's still worth a shot. Kind of hilarious though, isn't it? Just one screw up on the keyboard and boom, we are going completely in the wrong direction. Oh, I don't think we have a hope in heck. So... yeah, okay, we're losing it. Get rid of this. Get us away from that. This is just the demonstration that I can get him back to Kerbin alive in spite of my screw-up. Get rid of that. Oh, shoot. Well, that was stupid of me. Remember that part where I disabled the electrics on here? Yeah. Oops. Sorry, Bill. Alright. Revert to launch. I can do this. I can do this. Yes, Bill is going to come back to life. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, yes, he is. Alright, so let's do a few things right. SAS on. Engines at 3/4, 2/3, 2/3. Launching in 3, 2, 1. This time without the oops. Without several oopses, really. And let's try and do this without the maneuvering oops as well, because that was pretty bad. Alright, a little less gas, a little less gas. There we go. It is a majestic thing, though. What a monster. Alright, and a little less gas. Let's let those overheating engines not overheat. Alright, first gravity turn planned for our, when we get closer to the upper atmosphere. And we're going to swing towards the northerly line this time. I figure I'll save some of the low elevation, low altitude Kerbin scans for when I have aircraft, which will be much, much later in the game. Not something I'm really fretted about at this point. It's more bonus science than anything. Oh, 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 stop it. Stop it. No. Bad spaceship. Bad spaceship. No gravity turning the wrong direction. Like, seriously. Oh, crap. Lock it, lock it, lock it, lock it. Come on. It really doesn't want to go north, does it? Alright, let's see how we're doing here. Well, at least our apoapsis is the right height this time, which is more than I can say for the direction our ship is traveling. Alright, we're just resetting the... There we go. Let's see, apoapsis 95. Perfect. In fact, let's... Engines off. Tilting towards the axis. And on. Yeah, there we are. No more tip. Stop. Engines up. And let's start widening that orbit. Whoa, big guy. Alright, this is the orbit that will hopefully get us... I don't know if we'll get the Badlands, but it's certainly worth a shot. Maybe. Depends on how polar orbit plays out for us. I think... Alright, take it down just a little further. Right on there. Yep. Excellent. Apoapsis is rising, but not super fast. Well, at least as long as it doesn't. I really need to make sure I don't run out of... Holy crap, I'm running out of monopropellant fast. RCS off. We're just going to have to take our chances and hope that this thing stays somewhat stable. Because this is costing us a lot of fuel. Oop, kill the batteries on that, because we need that for later. Alright, now we're going to get rid of the big anchor around our waist. 2, 1, 0. And now we are talking. Let's get us back just right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here we go. Polar orbit with Kerbal. Almost feels like a successful space program all of a sudden. And we are right on the apoapsis. This is beautiful. Exactly where we want to be. Look at that. Holding steady on the line we want. I always forget you can put this little icon down here to track things. Yeah, we just passed our apoapsis, but we're still good. Lots of fuel left to pull this off. I wonder if the planets in Kerbal Space Program are oblong like the spheroids, like the like Earth and the planets in the solar system, or if they're actually true spheres. Always wondered that. It's one of those great mysteries. Okay, come on. No, 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 no. You're not allowed to drop out of orbit on me. This is not on the agenda. Like, seriously. Let's see, where's the... There it is. We still got a ways to go to get out of the... Give it some more gas. Oh, this is... I mean, fuel-wise we're good, but we're coming down. We just have to keep it rising. Come on. Don't overheat. It's almost there. Go. We're almost there. Look at that. Here it comes. Here it goes. Here it goes, guys. Just in time. There it goes. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 70. Come on. We needed about... Oop. Shoot. Alright, we need to raise that periapsis just a bit more. But I think we're going to have to do that at the apoapsis. This is probably the least efficient. As long as we're not going to lose our orbit. Yeah, the best place to circularize... Oh, but I need to be just a little higher for the... Question is that high enough for a crew report? Yes, it is. Okay, good enough. Guys, that was a bit more touch and go than I would have liked, but the important thing is our orbit is... Now, where did I say the Badlands were? I don't know if that's coming down over it. Let's see, was it in this... No, it's not south of the dunes, it's on the other side of the planet. I think it is on this continent. It's over in here. This is the Badlands right here. I don't know if we're going to get it on this flight. I mean, we got lots of. We can try. I might cut the. No, not maneuver. We need. Right, communicatrons, antennas out. Ooh, and let's kill the reaction wheels. Off. RCS off to save some energy, because we may need that monopropellant later. In fact, I guarantee it. And crew reports. We'll just gather some information here. Here we go. Up over the pole. So we should be able to pick up tundra reports here shortly. It's sometimes really hard to tell exactly which biome you're over. You think it's hard here. Boy, when we hit the moon. Gray, and... Oh, hold on. There's a bit of a difference, isn't there? Is there a slightly darker green, or am I just being optimistic? Well, a sheet of shining white ice. Stare too long? Well, let's start with that, and then we'll see what we get when we get around to when we finish that and we get around to the other side of this ice sheet here. So let's save a couple of these batteries for. There we are. We're saving these 2 batteries for the re-entry process, just to make sure we have lots of life support. Ooh, we gotta do this. IVA, so EVA will kill him. IVA, on the other hand. Cool. Not an exciting view, to say the least, but that is what the first flights over Earth looked like. How cool is that, eh? Now, how do I get out of here? That could be a problem. That could be a significant problem. What was it? Camera. Alright. Let's get another crew report. No, we can't get it from there. That's that sheen of white. There we are. Camera. C will do it. Alright, so we've got the ice cap report. Lovely. Now we're going to try and get the tundra report. Quality of the rendering of the planet just went weird, didn't it? Very odd. Either that or it's just the lighting being a little off. Shadows are a little screwy. Patches of frozen grass. It looks like it's pretty cold out there. I guess I got that. No, I didn't get that one already, did I? Huh. Weird. Well, I guess we'll see when we go over the southern ice cap. Maybe there was something weird going on. Alright, well, let's see what happens when we get up over this continent. Ah, yes, you see the planet's rotating underneath me, so depending on how long life support's going to hold out, which it could hold out for quite some time, the right timing on a... Oh, gods. Oh, well, and the other problem is my apoapsis is apparently stupidly high right now. Dang it. Alright, we're going to have to circularize this thing, because that's not very helpful at all. Not that much. Right about there. What do we have? 81, 102. That's certainly an improvement over our current Let's try using a reaction wheel. we are. Almost there. Just drifting and lock. All right. Well, we're not going to be able to get any useful reports from this orbit. So, oops. We are apparently drifting off of our planned angle. Okay, 23 minutes until burn time. Where'd the planet go? There's Kerbin. Oh man. Oh, I missed the I missed that area anyway, so I'm not so worried about it, but okay, let's grab a crew report while we're over this. Or are we no, we're still too high to be useful. Alright, so we're going to miss the South Pole. Still got lots of life. Well, okay, not as much as I thought. Reaction wheels off. That should save us a lot of power. T-7. Okay, we're not missed it yet, but we're coming up. Oh, yeah, we are definitely a little lower than I would like. Alright, so let's circularize this thing. Our goal is to drop the apoapsis down to a much more reasonable level. Because we want to actually be able to get... And I mean, a reasonable level is just under... There! Actually, that should be enough. I could burn a little more. I might as well make it a nice roundish orbit. Beauteous. Beautiful. All right. Where are we? Where's the planet? We're coming up on our next polar pass. We need to see if we... Because I only got one report. And how the heck could I have a tundra report already? I don't remember getting one. Did I do an abortive polar flight with these guys at one point? Alright, coming up to the tundra. More green below me. Lots of life support left. Highlands. Highlands again. Grasslands. We must be almost to tundra. Patches of frozen grass. No, I must have gotten that at some point. And the Arctic wasn't pretending to be... Yeah, okay. So if we can hit the Badlands on our next orbit, which will be on this pass down here, we might. Decent odds of picking it up. Oh yeah, let's get rid of this. There we are. Lots of resources left. Alright, here we are. They don't really look like that much, do they? Well, we should be coming over that area. It's the Badlands pretty quick here. At least that's what I remember. Yes, this looks like a bad place to land. Yes, landing in the Badlands could indeed be bad. Okay. So, a successful polar orbit of Kerbin, including successfully hitting the Badlands, which I didn't need to do that eccentric orbit for. I forgot a bit of orbital mechanics rules, because you look at how the planet is shifting underneath me as this orbit proceeds. All you have to do is stay in a polar orbit long enough, assuming you got the life support for it, to get... Now then, the big question is, where should I try and land? I suppose on this pass, I suppose we want to land right in here, don't we? Preferably without hitting that that mountain. So while this is transmitting, let's actually plan this as a maneuver. We're going to conduct right over the ice sheet. Now what we want to do, nope, not that way. We want to drop this down, down, and down some more. Keeping in mind that we're going to aero brake quite a bit as we come through the atmosphere. There's our Badlands data. Alright, that should be a good line, barring hitting that little island right there. That should be a very good line indeed. 11-second burn in 5 minutes. Well, no sense in saving the RCS for anything else. This is what we saved it for. So let's swing her around to our burn point. Ironically, a northerly burn. Lock it on. Come on. Okay. So what I would call another very successful mission. I just hope this is enough fuel to get me back out of orbit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Of course, if I keep messing up my aim, that won't be. Okay. That's more or less where we need it. And we are coming around to it. This is our deorbiting maneuver. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, and with... Here we go. It doesn't take a lot. Just burn off some of this too. The important thing is their periapsis is definitely... Burn off some more monopropellant here. Not all of it, because we're going to need some of this. Alright, well that's it. That's all we got. Not quite as steep as I would have liked, but that's okay. Alright. Time to turn on the missing batteries, but not the crew capsule yet. Now then. Okay, where are we going? My camera's gone kind of weird. I wonder if I accidentally toggled to some sort of cinematic camera or something. Oh well, not the end of the world. So we are more or less on a retrograde angle right now. SAS off, RCS on. Next thing is to get rid of the dead weight. There we go. Oh, and get rid of the useless information. There we are. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, and let's turn our reaction wheel back on, because that's going to be really important for our... There we are. We're pretty close to a retrograde right there. So let's turn off our antennas here. Wouldn't want to waste any of our precious electrics. The crew capsule is still disabled, so I need to make sure to turn that back on when we hit the upper atmosphere. It's going to be almost a checklist thing going on here to make sure that I don't forget any critical steps, like, you know, pulling the plug on the batteries and stuff. There we are. I mean, in an ideal world, this should stay pretty stable as we start dropping down. Alright, we're going to accelerate for a moment here. Oop. Throttle down. Speed up. Yeah, I suspected as much. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, slow down. We are at a dangerous bad angle now. It's okay, so we'll keep it slightly high. There we go. Okay. Locking into place. A night landing in the ocean. Kind of scary. I guess I could burn up most of my monopropellant now. It's a good time to use it. Try and make sure we hit that ocean instead of the land. I don't know how much help that's really doing, but, well, every little bit may help. Okay, so during the last re-entry, it started burning up more around here than here. So, crew cab, power up. Good. And prepare to raise your angle ever so slightly. And hope for the best. Okay guys, this is it. This is the moment of truth. We are going in. Alright, electrics are on. It's time to get rid of the dead weight here before it starts exploding on me. Okay. We are running on reaction wheels and a prayer now. I wonder where the other half of the ship is. Oh, it's way the heck out there. That's good. Okay. Here it comes. That's why I got rid of those. Like, seriously. Shouldn't have any difficulty. Oh, there goes that. Fireworks indeed. Nothing like some fireworks. Especially when those... Okay, this is not where I intended to put the ship down, just so you guys are completely aware. It would appear we are coming down in the middle of the Gobi Desert. Somewhere in the middle of bloody nowhere. Sorry, Bill. Let's just hope we can get this down on the ground without a horrific disaster here. But re-entry has gone good. I think I've finally got this whole re-entry thing mastered now. So, you know, I guess at the end of the day... But man, that sure burns off that ablative shield fast. Wow. Okay. Slowing down. Coming down to the 10,000 meter mark. The question is, what kind of elevation does this part of Kerbin have? Well, I guess we're about to find out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2000. What? Okay, I was hitting that parachute. I was triggering that. Lame. Godspeed, Bill. I'm so sorry. Your parachute failed to deploy. That was a very horrible ending to the mission. Well, back to the Space Center. He did not die in vain, though. 134 science, so we could theoretically reacquire the... No, we're still short on the struts tech. And maybe we shouldn't do that anyways. 90 science for these. Well, I think what we're going to have to do... Inline stabilizer. That is probably what I need to buy, because I think my next mission is going to be trying to get a lunar probe assembled and off. But I'm going to think on that for now. I'm going to leave it just as is. So, a prayer for Bob. Sorry, a prayer for Bill. Jeez, I just forgot the name of the Kerbal I just killed. And yes, I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.